Some people rock and some people roll. Some will make you giggle right down to your soul. She'll talk to the world and introduce them to you. And look at me now, I'm on Barbara and you. You gotta take a step inside the shoes of another. Get to know your neighbor, get to know one another. She'll talk to the world and introduce them to you. And look at me now, I'm on Barbara and you.
Good evening and welcome to the program. So glad you could join us tonight. My special co-host tonight is my grandson, Kirill Strunkin, and many of my viewers remember Kirill from the many Christmas shows every year of his 10 years of his life.
I think so.
You've been, oh yes, you've been here every year. Wow. You don't remember the baby years when you had to, I made you wear the Santa hat. But the reason I asked Kirill to be my co-host tonight is because it's thanks to him that I knew about this band called The Crushers. And Kirill, do you remember the concert you saw them play in, well, I know you do remember, in Sterling last summer? Mm-hmm. And I came home I've been out of town, and when I get back, Kirill and his parents, everyone was saying, you gotta meet this band, you gotta have them on your show, they're terrific. And so I invited Kirill, since he introduced me to them, to share this with me tonight. And I'm gonna introduce the band, and then I'm gonna let Kirill ask them some questions, and I may ask some of the ones he forgets. Now let's see if I can get this right. I'm front row, left to right, camera person, don't help me. Jake Brennan, you're Jake, right? And James Baroni, and don't tell me, you're Zach Brennan. And they separated the twins, so if you think these two on the end look alike, there's a reason. They are twins. And in the back row, we have Jonathan Godbout and Ben Godbout. So we have two sets of brothers, and James, you're the outsider, if you will. How'd you get that spot?
Well, they needed a singer, so they just asked me, and I tried out, and they liked me, so.
Yeah.
He was the star of the school play that year, and he's been a friend of ours for a while.
Well, it's a good group. And Kirill, do you remember, you didn't write your questions down like Nana does, but do you remember what you wanted to ask them?
I remember a couple of them. What's your inspiration for doing this?
Who wants to take that? Ben?
I will, sure. I think overall inspiration is just to have fun, play music. It's something that we all found out that we had a common interest in, and just by playing together, it's really been a great experience to watch ourselves grow over time.
And how long have you been playing together?
It's 2 years now.
I think with James, it's been maybe a year or two, and I think we first started maybe 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Got another question?
Talking about like how fun and singing, what's your favorite song to play?
That's a
We
hard
might
one.
have 5 different favorites.
Yeah, maybe.
You do? Okay, so
Probably.
we'll start there. We'll just go through the row.
I like playing New Ways, which is a song we might play tonight. So yeah, that's the one.
James says you took his.
Yeah, new ways as well for me.
It's an original.
And
Yeah.
James, you don't play an instrument?
I sing.
I know you're the singer, yes.
Yeah,
Ukulele, though.
I play the ukulele.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They won't let you play it in this group.
No.
And what are your favorites?
I hate to be redundant, but New Ways, I mean, we wrote it, and it's just kind of fun to do.
Well, are you guys going to do that one tonight?
Yes.
Okay, let me know which one it is.
right.
Okay. And how about you, Godbout boys?
I like Everlong by the Foo Fighters.
I'm probably gonna go with Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses.
Uh-huh.
We will play Everlong as well.
Okay. Another one?
No.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to fire you as my co-host. Well, no, I remember one you wanted to ask them because they mentioned that they're going to play some covers from other bands, but
Do you write your own songs?
Yes, we've
Yeah.
written, we're gonna play 3 of them tonight. We've just kind of been writing them slowly, so someone will come up with a new guitar part, someone will write lyrics on their own, and we kind of bring them together in practice and just play different parts to see how they work, edit as we need to.
is the writing a group effort, or does one person gets an inspiration and says, hey guys, what do you all think about this?
Sort of like, yeah, the start usually comes from one person, either with lyrics or music or sometimes just a melody they sort of want to bring to the table, and then everyone else sort of adds their input.
And we like to jam these songs out too, so like if you hear us play an original tonight, and then you come back in 3 weeks and see us at a show, it may not be exactly the same.
Now, First of all, I'm very impressed that brothers get along well enough to play in a band together. What?
Oh no, it's just sometimes tempers can flare, but usually we keep things somewhat
And
level.
I'm also surprised at how young you all are. There's not one person in this group that's old enough to drive yet. So rather than me read off of this, tell us, I'm going to go down around, have you give your age and where you go to school.
All right, I'm Jake. I'm 14. I go to Wachusett Regional High School.
I'm James. I'm 14 and I go to Cushing Academy.
Zach, I'm 14. I go to Wachusett.
I'm Jonathan. I'm 13. And I go to Choxett Middle School.
And that's where Kirill has just started this year.
And I'm 15 and I go to Wachusett High School.
Right. How do your peers in school feel about you guys and your band?
I know my friends are pretty energetic about it. They always seem to come to a lot of our shows. My friends are just a really great support group for me. You know, it's always great to see them in the crowd singing along and playing, so that's always fun.
And Kirill, when you and the family went to see them at the concert, what stands out to you from that evening?
How young people can sing and play guitar and drums that well.
And you've just started taking up the trumpet. Are you going to be able to play on my Christmas show this year?
Most likely, yes.
Most likely, yes. Not really committing himself. So you have prepared some music for us tonight. Before I let you go to the music corner, set, whatever, what do you want people to know about you? And we did make a deal before the show that when you're rich and famous and you're on the major networks, where did you first start on TV? Don't you ever forget it, boys. The Barbara and You show, okay? I expect to hear the recognition, and I have no doubt you're all going to be very successful. But what else would you like people to know about you and your group? Everybody turns to Ben. That's what you get for being the oldest guy in the group.
Yes. I think just we want people to know that we're just a young group of kids who just like to come together, play music, make people happy.
And I think it's a good thing for younger students like Kirill to hear how you manage your time with the heavy-duty school schedule, with classes, with the music. Any suggestions?
Don't leave anything to the night before.
That's very good advice for everybody.
I've done that, and it's not good.
That goes for music and schoolwork.
Yeah. If it's the night before rehearsal and you haven't learned something, sometimes be bad. And if you have a paper due the next day and you haven't done it, I mean.
So everybody's got their homework done for today?
Yes.
Hope so.
And you know what you're going to play tonight?
Yes.
Yeah. See, okay, so that makes me think the music comes before the homework.
Sometimes.
Tell my mom that.
Oh, don't tell. Well, she's listening. Sorry, we already blew it. Anything else you want to add, Kirill? Okay, do you think it's time to hear them play?
Yes.
All right. Be sure to take these microphones off and go over to your music set. And Kirill and I will have to just handle it till Ben gives me the thumbs up that you're ready to start playing. But and as you're playing, you know, feel free to introduce each song and let us know what the favorite of the majority here.
Okay, we will.
Yep. Thank you. Good. And do you know who Guns N' Roses are? That was one of the names they mentioned that they liked their music.
Evie, I don't know.
I kind of know who they are, and Foo Fighters I think is a favorite of your mom and dad.
Yeah.
Have you heard about that? Mm-hmm. When you see kids like these teenagers, does it make you want to excel at music?
Well, yes. Yeah.
And how's the trumpet? This is the first time. Well, you did take piano lessons a long time ago.
That was a long time.
You know, that was partly my fault that I started you too early. But you're liking the trumpet? That's good. And so the music that they play, and I don't know if you heard them warming up before the show, but it's music that really appeals to people your age. Your friends. Oh, and you have a mutual friend with these boys, right? One of your best friends knows the family,
Rory.
Roy,
Yeah.
and that's kind of why you went to see their concert.
Yeah, because Rory sort of brought I was at Rory's house. Rory brought us. They came, and then I had to sleep over at Rory's.
Oh, okay. And they did a lot of rehearsing, so this should be really good because they did a lot of rehearsing. So I got the thumbs up, they're ready. I think the control room's ready. And let's hear the Crushers.
So this first song will be the original that was
Yeah, our favorite one that we all play.
Because it must be hard to play when there's nobody applauding. But anyway, that was an original number?
Yeah.
And was that a group effort, writing it?
Yeah, that was actually one of the first songs that we actually wrote together.
But the lyrics sound kind of deep. Who did the lyrics?
I think that was Zach, Jake.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm impressed.
So yeah, our next song is an original. Jonathan wrote the lyrics for this one.
It's called Forever.
My life is not absurd. When I leave a whisper, I will never be the one to lose the fight. Everyone falls over, so carry on and get back up. You never let life bring you down when you are all out of luck. Look to the sky for advice and it'll be better. And live for the day, 'cause it won't last forever. On a day not long ago, but it feels like an age. We walked along, we wrote a song here upon stage. You'll never make me, you'll never break me. I was okay when you dropped the weight of the world on me. And if you end up losing the fight, and you're crushed by everything but light, when nothing goes right, go left. It'll be better when nothing goes away. Just know it won't last forever.
Ben, did you say Jonathan wrote those lyrics? Yeah. Good job, Jonathan. I don't think you have a mic to talk to me back there, but you do. Okay. When you do that, do the words just come to you?
No, it actually kind of took me a long time, but
That's it. Good job. Good job. And have you all taken music lessons?
I've taken a few lessons.
Just a few. So you're a natural. Are you? I make sure you're on the mic there.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
yeah. So you're mostly self-taught?
yeah, mostly.
Wow. How about the twins over there?
We both take lessons.
Uh-huh. And I asked earlier if any of your parents were musical, and I think only James' mother plays the piano. No other musical parents. What are we doing next?
This will be another original. This one we wrote really recently, probably only a couple of weeks ago. So.
It's called Seven. Knowing that their fate has already been judged. On they go as the water flows. The fate of all they know is coming to a close. Raise the black sail again and again. Brace yourself as much as you can, 'cause you're at the end of a story for which you did not plan. So raise the black sail again and again. Brace yourself as much as you can, because you're at the end of a story for which you did not plan. 7 by 7 and in lines of 2, 14 people are about to go through a story they will tell as long as they're alive, assuming they'll survive. On they go as the water yourself as much as you can. Because you're at the end of a story for which you did not plan.
Well, my co-host thought of a good question that I meant to ask you earlier, and I forgot. So, Creel,
How do you get the name the Crushers?
That was from our baseball team. So Jonathan and I, and then the Brennans were all on the baseball team called the Crushers. So that's actually how we found out that we had this common interest in music. So we all gathered after school or after a baseball game, and I remember Jonathan coming over to me and saying how much he had fun at the Brennan's house playing music, and that I should play guitar since we all did that at the time, and so it just kind of started there with the baseball team. So we just kept the name.
it's a good name. Keep it.
Thanks.
I'm waiting to hear that one that was a favorite of everybody. But if you're not at that point, it's okay.
That was the
What-
first one.
that was the first.
Oh, that was the first one. Oh, okay.
So yeah, this one's Everlong by the Foo Fighters.
So this one's not an original.
Thank you. interviewed professional musicians who have cheat sheets on the floor of what the order of the songs they're going to do. You guys have everything memorized. I'm very impressed.
Thank you.
We have time for at least one more.
Oh, yeah. We also have another show coming up this Saturday
good.
at the Southside Grill and Margarita Factory. We're opening for a band called Maximum Recoil.
It's Southside Girl. Is that in Gardner?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's this Saturday night? That would be the 20, I can't remember what date is.
Yeah.
This
coming Saturday.
Okay. Good luck with that.
Thank you. Oswald.
Hopefully we won't have to cut you off. We're getting close on time, but we might be able to get one more in.
Okay. Thank you.
All the small things, true care, truth brings. I'll take one lift, your ride, best trip. Always, I know you'll be at my show, watching, waiting, commiserating. Say it ain't so, I will not go. Turn the lights off, carry me home. Na 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 na. Late night, come home. School sucks, I know. She left me roses by the stairs. Surprises let me know she cares. Say it ain't so, I will not go. Turn the lights off, carry me home. Na 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 na. Say it ain't so, I will not go. Turn the lights off, carry me home. Keep your head still, I'll be your thrill. And I will go on, my little windmill. Say it ain't so, I will not go. Turn the lights off, carry me home. Keep your head still, I'll be your thrill. And I will go on, and I will go on, my little windmill.
Thank you. What do you think, Kirill?
I think it was good.
We got a private concert, more or less. There's those people out there in TV land, but
Yeah.
that was great. Thank you, guys.
So much for having us.
Oh, my pleasure. And Saturday night at the Southside Grill
Southside Grill,
in
Margarita
Gardner.
Factory. Yep.
And what time are you going to be on?
About 7:30.
Okay, folks, if you want to hear some more of this, that's where to go. And I've got time to give this. I think it's a very interesting aside. And some of you who maybe have been in Fitchburg for a long time remember Laurel Street Pharmacy. Well, that lead singer over there, James, is the great-grandson of Pat Baroni, whom I remember very, very well. Your great-grandfather was a very nice gentleman. Just thought I'd tell you that, and I'm sure there's people out there that will remember Laurel Street Pharmacy. Next week, my guest will be Sherry Keating, and she's going to talk about the life-changing power of your why. I know it will be interesting. And also from Fitchburg State College, their program called Adult Learning in the Fitchburg Area, we're going to have Dr. Lisa Moisen and Joanne Hughes here to tell us about that. And do you have a little bit of another song in you? I'm going to wrap up, and if you want to play us off of the air,
All right.
You can do that. But anyway, I want to thank you for watching. Kirill, you did a great job as my co-host, and I hope you'll join us again next week. I will be here. I hope you will. This is Barbara Foster saying good night and God bless you. And here's a little bit more of the Chargers.
Say your prayers, little one. Don't forget my son to include everyone. Now tuck you in, warm within, keep you free from sin till the Sandman he comes. Sleep with one eye open, ripping your pillow tight. Exit light, and tonight. Take my hand, we're off to Never, Neverland. Dreams of war, dreams of life, dreams of dragons fire, and of things that will fly. Sleep with one eye open, ripping your pillow tight. Exit light, and tonight. Take my hand, off to Never, Neverland.
Lay me down to sleep.
Now I lay me down to sleep.
Pray the Lord, my soul is keep.
Pray the Lord, my soul to keep.
If I die before I wake,
And if I die before I wake,
pray the Lord, my soul to take.
pray the Lord, my soul to keep.
Hush, little baby, I don't say a word. You never mind that noise you heard. It's just a piece under your bed, in your closet, in your head.